70 receiving a 34 with a weapon, 1549 East 18th Street, 1549 East 18th.
Yo. Hey, man.
70 Adam.
Hey, I need you to wake up. Hey, brother. Hey, this Officer Beadmaster, Oregon County Sheriff's Office. Hey, man. Hey, man. Come on, get up. Hey, brother. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna need your license and your registration, okay?
Man, I ain't got none of that shit. This ain't my first rodeo, Playboy. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Which way is Rocklahoma? Which way is Rocklahoma? Tell me which way Prior Oak. Hey, you know what that reminds you? Do you want to see my gun? All right. Look, man. Level with me. When are you checking my ass? No, officer. I don't have any drugs in the vehicle. Do you need drugs? Do you need drugs? I can get some drugs down. I can get some drugs down here like pretty quick if you need me to. I know you have video. You say you got me speeding and all that, reckless driving, drinking driving, but like that was AI. That was ChatGPT, okay? That was AI and ChatGPT. Don't believe a fucking word that anything that says. It's all shit Elon Musk put out to defame my character. I swear that pride parade was in the wrong lane. Where the bitch is at? Where the hoes at? Are you in Discord? You fuck with Turnpike? You fuck with Turnpike Troubadours? But sir, that is medicinal copper wire. If you break up with me, I'll kill myself. I don't know what it is, officer. I don't know what it is, but I just feel Jesus coming right now. Cut me a break. It's Panther Platform Saturday, officer. Right now. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. You're gonna arrest me on Pride Month, officer? I know I'm speeding. My wife is in labor, okay? And it's one of those fetal alcohol syndrome. Is it because I'm black? You look familiar. I remember you. We went to Charlie Kirk Middle School. Do you have jumper cables? I don't know if you do bribes, but I have XRP. Hey, can we go on Facebook Live? Man, you're a fucking poser cop. You can't even name 3 songs by the Police. Oh shit, look, it's a brown guy on a bike. It's a brown guy on a bike, go. What's the biggest woman you ever been with? I know it looks like cocaine, but what it actually is human ashes that I got from a yard sale. And I've split it up into little glass vials. I'm trying to sell it to goth girls or use it to like seduce them and put it on Etsy. I'm an active member of Oklahoma Congress. Look, man, I know you got me by the fucking balls here, okay? You know that I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger, okay? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it land go? These are not the droids you are looking for. These are not the droids you are looking for. These are not, I saw it in the movie, man. So like, I have like Amazon Prime. So like, that means I get to go to the Amazon Prime prison, right? I'm letting you know after this, officer. A lot of things are gonna come out about me. A lot of different things are gonna come out. And I hate to say it, but every single word of them is true. Actually, some of them are far worse than anything that you can possibly imagine. And someday, when they look back on the history books, they won't see my madness, they'll see a genius. And I'm letting you know on the record now that I acted alone. I did it alone, I acted alone the whole time, I had no funding. There was nothing but inspiration on it. Some days will all make sense. Tell my family that I love them. This seedy criminal. Sorry.
Here, start from the beginning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Is it on?
Yeah.
Alright. Man, I'm glad you've made out of that police encounter, out of that legal situation. Thank God for my lawyers and bail bondsmen. I'd like to take a minute. You know, in the news, people talk all the time about all the chaos and destruction and crime that's happening with the upper elites, but we never get to talk about mom and pop crime. We never get to talk about local, homegrown, crazy, underbelly, seedy things. And so I read a couple articles, and I just want to share them with you. These are pretty recent, and they're from the area. The first one that got me was a police report in Tulsa. It says that man was charged with 2 counts of assault with a dangerous weapon. He was accused of pulling a knife on 2 people after he had already been banned there before for stabbing a DJ. Which, you know, I've wanted to stab some DJs before. I think we all have wanted to, but you don't go back there so quick. Usually, like, you wait it out a little bit, you know, you get probation. But it says that on March 17th, a person from the bar called the police about a man in a motorized wheelchair wielding a knife. See, now, why is that not the headline? What the fuck is wrong with these journalists? This is a disabled stabber, okay? This is the Special Olympics of bar stabbings, okay? This guy is a hero, okay? This is Lance Arm. Who's the wheelchair? I don't fucking know. But yeah, the report says that the police arrived and they removed a large survival knife from the suspect. And when I think of survival knife, I think of like those big Rambo ones with like fishing line thread in it. So I'm glad that he was ready to like live off the land after he did a mass stabbing in a bar in downtown Tulsa. You know, that's some real Oklahoma spirit, okay? Is being prepared for living in the woods like John Rambo. It says that it started when someone told the bartender a man was at the door and he was demanding to talk to the manager. Classic Karen. Classic Karens with their Rambo survival knives and their wheelchairs. Ruining everything. The bartender recognized the suspect because he had been banned for stabbing a DJ. No figure. I wonder if they recognized him because like he was sucking dicks in the bathroom or because he like smokes his cigarette like a Frenchman or something. No, it's because he stabbed the DJ, so they recognized him, right? And he's in there with a knife and a wheelchair. And so a patron at the bar who works in security then went outside and told the suspect to leave, and the suspect pulled the knife and said, I will make you bleed. I will make you bleed. I will make you bleed, which is a pretty direct thing. The bartender told him to leave, and then he pulled the knife and said, I do whatever the fuck I want. Which, if someone's giving you a problem, pulling a knife out and saying, I do whatever the fuck I want and I make you bleed usually gets results, okay? There's not a lot of other, like, it seems like the situation can only go uphill from there, okay? Especially if you're in a wheelchair. Police say that the suspect smelled of alcohol and had slurred speech, but that said speech was caused by a traumatic brain injury. He told the police he was Native American, but they checked and it was not true. These fucking $5 pretend Indians coming here ruining the Cherokee name whenever they get drunk in a wheelchair and stab people. So, okay, next question I have to ask. If a man in a wheelchair is trying to stab a room full of people, don't you just like get up some fucking stairs or something? Like, wouldn't you climb, like, Tulsans, get it together, get it together. Maybe you deserve to get stabbed. Then the craziest part is I went on Facebook and there's people in the comments section and they're like, someone tags it like, was this the guy that was picked up at Town Pump Lounge? And someone says, he was arrested there. This is wheelchair being impounded. And as opposed to his wheelchair being towed away. Then someone said, yeah, I filed that snitch sheet to make sure he didn't hurt anyone else, but could you imagine driving by a wrecker with a wheelchair strapped to the back? By the way, for him reading this, he can walk. He does not need the wheelchair. It's an act. He's a fraud. He's a fake wheelchair stabber roaming the streets of Tulsa. I'm not going to name him, but I hope that he has a badass lawyer, and he probably does. So that's in Tulsa. This is an older article that I think is interesting. I'm going to give myself a slight pause for Jackson to edit this so I can pull up the next article. This was in 2023. I saw this a while back, and it just struck a chord with my heart. This is in Missouri, out towards where my dad lives a little bit. Windsor, Missouri. A rural Missouri woman is accused of going on a crime spree where she allegedly broke into a fire station, stole and crashed a fire truck, wiggled out handcuffs twice, and fought 3 sheriff's deputies after she was stunned with a taser. Her name, who I won't let out, was 20 years old. 20 years old, out here in the streets, stealing fire trucks, getting tased and surviving and wiggling out a handcuff. Who says you're too young to start? Who says you're too young to start anything? Like, we should give this woman something. Okay, but she was charged with felony charges of stealing property greater than $25,000, burglary, property damage, and resisting arrest. And that's her mugshot, and she don't look that bad. I'm just saying, if someone can find me this lady, maybe if she's single, you know, somewhere, and I moved to Missouri, maybe if you would like to teach me to steal a fire truck, I could be down. She was facing a number of charges after allegedly stealing a fire truck, crashing it into a tree, and finding deputies who attempted to arrest her. Investigators say it happened at 7:45 a.m. Wednesday. Great time to steal a fire truck is first thing, right after your Carl's Jr. breakfast, your Hardee's breakfast. You get your Egg McMuffin in there and you steal a fire truck. You know, that's a great way to start a Wednesday. She slammed through the station's garage door with the fire truck. Windsor is about 90 miles southeast of Kansas City. I'm glad that in the middle of this article to tell you how far Windsor is from a major city. I'm glad that that's important to the article. Court documents say dispatchers sent a deputy to the report of a fire truck striking a tree, and they found the truck and the suspect in the backyard of a house on Cherry Street. The deputy said she attempted to put the truck in gear before ordering her out while pointing a taser at her. A male bystander, men always butting their way into a woman's world. Every time that woman wants to succeed. A male bystander reportedly jumped in the truck and pushed her out, leading Gibbs to try and run away from the scene. The pursuit ended near the deputy's patrol car where she was placed in handcuffs. Court documents noting an arresting deputy double lock and checked them for a proper fit. Though they were behind her back, she managed to break free, was placed in them again. Okay, they handcuffed her right. Somehow this amazing woman she's flexible. She has a good work ethic. She gets up early in the morning. Guys, why are we not wifing her up? She broke out of the handcuffs. Then they put her back in them. Then she escaped a second time. The deputy said that she then charged through him and another deputy, climbing to the front seat of their patrol car. So then she goes to steal for the cop car. So she's going for fire department car, wrestling out of handcuffs, getting the cop car in the third. She's living GTA in Windsor, Missouri, okay? This is real shit, guys. She was removed from the front seat, but resisted arrest efforts, leading the deputy using his taser, hitting her on the left side of her stomach. But this didn't stop her. She was placed in handcuffs again. Guys, maybe the third time she likes getting put in handcuffs. Maybe this is like one of hers. Maybe she is into escapism. Aren't we all into escapism? During that process, she allegedly grabbed the front of the deputy's ballistic vest and fought with all three of them who were attempting to arrest her. She was eventually brought under control. Thank God. I was wondering if she was under control. I think you guys were out of control. So it sounds like you guys didn't have control. I think she was in control. What the fuck she wanted to do that day. The fire chief said the fire truck is going to cost $450,000 to replace. The damage to the garage will cost $5,350. She's held on a $100,000 cash bond. And that was in 2023. If someone can find this woman, I'm not gonna name her, but you can find the article, just set me up. I'd like to marry her. So, I wanted to have a third story to put on this because I always like the idea of doing those news articles. But the thing that's been in the news for everyone lately has been the rise of flock cameras, which is the lead into our Blade Runner, cyberpunk, dystopian, Big Brother reality TV show, making reality TV shows out of street cameras. That's what we're leading to, right? Is that our lives are all being documented and filmed. And what weirded me out the other day is I thought something. You might have to like smoke weed or like do drugs to get this. I don't know. But do you guys remember a while back when there was that theory that birds weren't real? The idea that you could build a camera within the shape of a living being, like a bird, and disguise it, and how do we know? We don't kill enough birds to figure out if one's a camera or not. And then when they added that theory, it was that they recharge on telephone lines and things with solar panels and a little power, right? Isn't it a little unusual that the company's surveilling us? It's not named all-seeing eye Illuminati security. It's not seeing super good, super Asian vision, super Chinese, great, awesome vision. It's not named good American surveillance. It's not named that. It's named flock, like a group of birds. And the birds charge on the things put on the flock cameras. I'm just saying, someone should look into that.